This Chef's Kitchen podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download now at audiblepodcast.com/thechefskitchen. Today I'm joined by Chef Matt Hill from Charlie Palmer Steak. So we'll be cooking some fish today.
Actually, we're not going to be cooking the fish. We're going to be preparing a little tartar. And then we've got some soft shell crabs that are really, really nice.
So where do we begin, Chef?
We're going to start with the tuna tartare. So we're going to make nice slices here. We just want to make some nice thick slabs.
Okay.
Okay. Now the important is the top grade tuna. We want to make sure we have really, really high quality tuna.
Very nice.
So we're just going to marinate this tuna.
Okay.
Get some beautiful olive oil.
So you've diced it down nicely.
This is pimento espelette.
Oh, what is this?
It's a dried French pepper. So we're just going to marinate this. We're going to use a little black
pepper
as well.
Salt.
Right. I'm going to take a spoon. Okay. I'm just going to stir this up. We're going to let this sit for about 10-15 minutes while we're making the other ingredients. So now we're going to make a little avocado.
Avocado.
Okay. Get a nice ripe avocado. Empty this right into the bowl.
So
a little avocado tartare.
So a little guacamole we have going
Basically,
on here.
But you know, without the cilantro, we are going to put a touch of lime in it. A little bit of chive. This is going to be for the Ponzu sauce.
Okay.
All right. And Ponzu is one of the simplest sauces to make.
Tell me about a Ponzu sauce.
Okay, it's basically soy sauce and citrus. Okay. We're going to grate a little ginger, a little garlic. There we go. Yeah, you want to add just a little bit of that?
Sure.
Okay, about half a cup. And you can taste things and really, you know, adjust it to your liking. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of water.
Okay.
Okay. And I like to use this little microplane guy here.
Oh, yes.
Right, just for a little bit of garlic. And I'll use the same thing for ginger. Just kind of knock that out in there. We're just going to take this tuna. We've got a nice little ring mold. So we're going to take our avocado, make a little quenelle here of this. So I just pour that right over.
Wait a minute. Oh, very nice. How it just infiltrates that tuna is really beautiful.
Exactly.
So now for our soft shell crabs.
You can see they're alive because, you know, just like a lobster, any kind of...
That means it's fresh.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get the breading prepared for this crab. We've got some all-purpose flour. We're going to hit it with some black pepper. All right, I've got some Old Bay. All right, we're just going to put about a tablespoon in with that. Okay, a little bit of kosher salt. Okay, we're just going to stir that around.
There we go.
Spatula. All right. This is a little bit of a dirty job, but you've got to clean them, okay?
How do you clean the soft shells?
So what you're going to do is, you see that right there? That's the gills. You got to take the gills out just like you would any fish. Okay. Pop those
just
out.
A good pair of kitchen shears, really.
Yeah, kitchen shears. You can use a paring knife if you like,
but
kitchen shears tend to work best and it's less messy.
So remove the gills.
You're going to take off that tail.
Okay.
Okay. And then just right here, trim off a little bit of the front.
Okay.
All right. And you're just going to... I like to just put them right in there because I don't want a whole lot of breading with the crabs.
Okay.
So I just take a little blended oil. We're going to get that nice and hot. Okay. It's kind of a pan fry, so don't be scared of using a good amount of oil in here because you
really want to fry them up good.
We're going to be serving today the crabs with a little green apple and frisee salad.
Well, that's a nice combination.
And mango vinaigrette. We're going to start with the mango vinaigrette. Now, I buy this puree. It's good quality. You can make fresh mango puree, but you've got to have, you know, the perfect ripeness so the mangoes aren't too starchy. All right, so we take about a half cup of that. So we're going to get these crabs down while we're waiting.
Okay. I see it glistening.
You see it?
There you go.
Start to sizzle. So we're just going to take, for this vinaigrette, very simple.
So you just added some salt and pepper and now some lime.
Some lime juice. Big fan of lime juice. Drizzle a little olive oil. Finish the vinaigrette. The mango is such a great emulsifier. It doesn't take much, you know.
Well, it's nice and thick.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a nice thick...
You're not going to have to worry about, you know, it breaking or anything like that. We're going to julienne a little bit of apple. So we're going to go back over to the crabs.
And now how long on each side, Chef?
About 3 minutes. I'm going to grab some chives. All right. It's going to go in the salad. This is a really, really basic salad. You notice it doesn't have any acid in it?
No, not yet anyway.
Well, we've got a lot of acid in the vinaigrette. Okay, we're just going to spoon some of this down. Now, I've made something at the restaurant that you guys could make at home, but we didn't really have time for the show. It's just a little basil oil. So we're just going to make 2 little mounds here. These crabs take these right over.
Very nice. So looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Are we now ready to taste her?
Absolutely.
Oh, let's get to it. I'll start off with the tartar. Wow. And soft shell crab. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. This Chef's Kitchen podcast was brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download now at audiblepodcast.com/The Chef's Kitchen. Log on now for over 75,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, iPhone, or MP3 player.